think it was the eye. I think I was talking about the eye. Talking about bank guys. Yeah, you guys should hold on the receipts. I got another one. I keep on getting all these things. I mean, God, geez, for just this every day, I couldn't do it. Couldn't hold on to it, It's too inconvenient. But, yes, we were talking about the eye, I guess, like something. How, like, for people to find, like, people that, they look towards for some kind of, like, for help of something, like, because, to help them, like this light energy, it's probably, they probably feel like it's catchy. Like, if you have it, you do good, like, it can mean a lot of things, it's just like being likable. Like, there's people, that kept me on here for a long time. They probably found something in there. They probably said, he's not, well, maybe back then, maybe they said, maybe he has it and everything. Or, like, now, because of all this stuff, hey, it's a battle. But it really isn't a battle. But I'm just saying, to be a diplomat, to be, like, a peacemaker and stuff like that, it's not an easy task, There's no gloriness in this kind of a thing. Let's get in here. It's just not. You're trying to, like, there's just so many people, like, they're just going to do it their way. Like, they learned. They learned this type of behavior, or they're just comfortable with it. They don't know anything else. So they just follow, like, they just, they all get together and they blame people, this because of their circumstances. It was sort of what I was doing sometimes in this show. There was times, I went into it and it took me a couple days to get out of it. So if you have something going on, it's more convenient, it's more easy to just, like, blame it on something else. But it is what you make out of your surroundings and stuff like that, no matter what. For anyone to be doing good, they just can't stop at every barking dog, or they can't, like, help. They can't stop and try to convince people. I was just, like, I was out there doing the video, like, these two people were just, like, looking at me, they probably don't like me, but what are you going to do? Like, they're just looking at you. They probably have an opinion already there. And just like I brought up, like, in Living Color, like, when you're seeing him do all these skits and everything, like, you're wondering, like, what's behind it, like, what's behind it, right? Because, they brought up this skit, what are we supposed to learn from it, that's what comedy kind of, is all about. They just, the way they're portraying, the political scene back then is basically what it is today, all these things that, that are just being brought up, and they'll still be brought up until, like, a big change comes, a really big change. And whatever that may be, I have an idea of what it's going to be, but then that brings up a whole new thing. And yes, we were talking about the border, the San Diego, and that stuff, how it is, it's very, it gets on your emotions, everything, because you can easily relate it. You can relate it. People have kids or this, or people have been through. But my whole point, like, I'm getting in. There's just people just hanging out here, just hanging out and looking at people and everything, like sizing them up and all this kind of stuff. Where communities, yes, the opener was like when I was riding by here, like the back porch. It's not too far from where I live. Like, I'm looking at it, like, I probably ride by it all the time, but I'm seeing it differently, like, because you just stop. You just stop and look. A lot of my audience, they live, like, everywhere where, like, everything is beautiful here it's all smooth. Could you imagine like one little bump, coming out of Hemingway, or all those these beautiful streets, like just they pull out, Coyote, all this. It's all smooth, or they're on their way to they're a place they've been at for 4 years, they come out, breakfast is all made and stuff, no problem. Here's your briefcase, and it's just like a smooth ride, everything, turn the radio on. Let's go, let's go. Whoa. Get out the way. Move away. Get out the way. We have the waste truck here, so this is it. This is our morning. Put in our show there. I'm not going down there because he's doing his job, doing his job, just like, yes. And then I posted something in the afternoon about Sarah Huckabee Sanders, and I said, good. It's good that she's able to persevere. She's back. She's doing her job. That was very uncalled for. Just like I said on this video here, just some people like with the immigration and all that, they see people there, and the reporters interviewing them and everything, and one lady was saying, God brought us here, and it's probably true, that's her reality, and then they're going to put it that way, and there's people who are watching it on TV. All right, what was my point here? Get out the way! Get out the way! Get out the way! Oh, there he is. Alright, so yes. So it's just the seeing of things, alright. He's telling me I can go.